Yo, what's good guys? In today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down Osama Sun's brand new music video, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Before I start off, I just want to let you guys know that I have 20% off my store using code CYBER, so make sure to go check out my preset pack. So once we're here on our menu, we're gonna grab our drop tool and we're just gonna get one of the colors on the bottom of the frame. So I'll pick this right here. So we're gonna click OK, and then we have our color here. What we're gonna do is grab a mask, make something small like this. Once we have that, we can just move it to the bottom left or wherever we want it. And then we're gonna create a new solid, and we're gonna grab a pencil and pick a new color. I'm just gonna pick this. So what we do from here is go to our first block, we copy paste our mask onto the top one, we go into our position and copy paste the position, and we can just bring it up something like that. So now we're just going to keep on rinsing and repeating that with other colors, and I'm just going to speed run it. Once we have it done, it should look something like this. So all we got to do is just recompose it and just trim it up. Now with this pre-composition, we can move it to wherever we want. I kind of like it down here, and now we can just play it. So that looks super fire. For the second effect, I'm gonna be doing those thermal single frame Polaroid type effects he has throughout the video, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So this is the clip I'm gonna use. All we gotta do is just get a frame from the video that looks fire, and I'll show you what to do. So I decided to pick this frame. All we gotta do is right click, go to time and freeze frame. And now we just gotta mask out his face. So something like that. Now we can scale it down and just move it to wherever you want. I'm gonna just put it right here. And now to add that thermal effect, all we gotta do is just add in curves. So once we have our curves menu right here, all we have to do is just mess around with the colors here. So I'm gonna go to red and just start tweaking around with it, just freestyle with it. All our lines here, we just drag them to wherever we want. As you can see, when I drag this down, it turns more purple, more yellowish green. So all you do is just mess around with it yourself. So I decided to go for something like that. Now all we have to do is add in a grain. The first thing when we go to our grain is bring jitter frames down to 0. Bring up our amplitude and our frequency, and just bring the amplitude back down to something like this. Now all we can do is duplicate this and bring it down. If you want to change the color, you can just mess around with this again. I'll leave it the same. We can pre-compose these. Now we can create a new solid. I'm gonna go for an orange color, something like this. And I'm gonna grab a mask and mask out this area right here. I'll bring it under the thermal pictures and just make this mask smaller. Alright, now for the third and final effect, I'm gonna show you how I made this jumbled text effect. So let me show you guys how to do it. So we're gonna start off by making a solid again, and we can make these whatever color we want. We'll make the first one pink, and now we're gonna go to our mask layer, grab our ellipse tool and make a small circle. So for the text, I'm just gonna type in flex. So the first letter will be an F. I'm just gonna use the Arial font because he usually does go for just kind of basic fonts. So we're just gonna scale it down and fit it into the pink circle. I'm gonna rotate it a bit as well, like that. And now we're gonna do this again for each letter. So let's just trim this up. Let's just pre-compose this. Now we can make a new solid in a different color. I'm gonna make it light blue. Grab the ellipse tool again, and our text tool, and type in L. It's gonna rotate it as well. Recompose it, chop it up, and now with the pre-composition, we can just move it around a bit, and then we're just gonna rinse and repeat that. So once we have these ready, we can just pre-compose them together. And if you guys wanna just spice it up, just add in drop shadow. With the drop shadow, bring the opacity up to 100 and just distance up a bit, something like that. And just throw in a grain. Again, with the grain, turn down jitter frames to 0, up your amplitude and your frequency, and then just mess around with it to see how you like it. So we got something like this. Alright, so that's it for the video. I hope you guys messed with it. If you want more content like this, let me know down below in the comments. Hit me up on IG if you got any questions. Join the Discord. Make sure to check out my preset packs. Have a good one.